Well, good morning. I'm Charlie from cookingsecretsformen.com. I've been issued a Christmas challenge, and now that it's 2 days after Christmas, I guess it's the after Christmas challenge, to answer 15 questions. This came from my good friend Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Make sure you check out his channel at Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. So let's get started. Favorite holiday scent candle? Well, in reality, it's probably garlic. I don't know if there is such a thing as garlic, but many years ago when my wife and I were first living together, we had a apartment on Capitol Hill in DC, and I came home and it was kind of musty, and I decided that the place needed a little freshening up. So being a good Italian, I fried some garlic. And she came home and said, "What is that?" I said, "That's potpourri, Italian potpourri." So I don't have a favorite holiday scent, but my favorite scent is garlic, and that works just about any time of the year. Favorite holiday beverage. So in our old neighborhood, we had a tradition called the 12 Drinks of Christmas, where it was a rolling cocktail party for multiple weeks, where we'd go to everyone in the neighborhood was invited, and they'd have a cocktail party, and everyone had a signature cocktail. And mine was, they're all kind of similar. They were vodka, cranberry juice, spritzer on top, and it's very stealthy, and it tastes good going down, but one or two and you're pretty much out of it. So our signature cocktails for our 12 Drinks of Christmas parties would be my favorite. What song really gets you in the holiday spirit? I would say Do They Know It's Christmas by Band-Aid. That was Bob Geldof's of the Boomtown Rats, his brainchild. We got a bunch of British superstars together to sing Do They Know It's Christmas. Whenever I hear that, it makes me know that we're getting organized. And Bob Geldof actually also did Live Aid, where he got both the British superstars and the American superstars. So he was the brainchild between Band-Aid and Live Aid. As a kid, did a sibling receive a present that you wish was for you? Probably not. I don't remember a lot of my youth. We were pretty well off, and we didn't really want for anything. So pretty much whatever we wanted, we got. So for me, that's a non-answer, because I usually got whatever I wanted. What's your favorite thing about Christmas? I'd say family, especially as you get older, having older children who are adults, or young adults. Watching them have their own traditions and their own families is very interesting, and just to see the way they've evolved as human beings, from being little tadpoles to being, I have two boys, so being men. So that is great, because there's always some sort of gathering, either in person or online. As they get older, their time gets split between families. Do you have any Christmas traditions? For years, our Christmas tradition from the time I was growing up as a Ute, and until recently, Christmas Eve, we made fresh pasta and we made homemade meatballs. And it was kind of an all-day process. And the boys would help a lot. My oldest son, Luke, is the pasta maker. He's a taskmaster, won't let it go until it's as smooth as a piece of marble. My son, Carlo, is good with the meatballs. He likes them, about this size. He's a big growing boy. But that was I'm Italian, obviously, and in our tradition growing up, when I was young, the sauce would cook overnight. and you could just smell it waking up in the morning. And it was such a tease because being Catholic and growing up in the 60s, you were not allowed to eat 24 hours before church. So you'd get up and you'd smell this delicious pasta and you couldn't do anything because you weren't really allowed then. Now things have changed. Real tree or fake Christmas tree? Well, growing up, we had a fake. My mom had a silver Christmas tree. Once my wife and I started living together and got married, this 30 some years ago, we've always had a real tree until this year. We're in a new apartment instead of our house, and the apartment doesn't really want people to have a live tree for a variety of reasons, mostly because the mess that it makes, and if 100 or so people had live trees and then traipsing them in and out of the elevator and up and down the hallways and then trying to get rid of them would create a huge mess, and then also a little bit of a fire hazard. So they've respectfully asked that nobody go in. So we have a 4-foot tree on our table in the living room, which is semi-decorated. So do you start Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? I usually do Christmas shop. I have a son who is born in the middle of December. So usually that's the demarcation line. Because growing up, you didn't want to combine the two, the son's birthday and Christmas. That wasn't fair. Actually, I knew a woman who's a good friend who was born on December 29th and never got her due on her birthday. So she literally changed her birthday to June 29th so she could have an actual birthday and not have it be interfered with Christmas. But I usually start, and now with the advent of online shopping, I do almost everything online. I'll start a couple weeks before and get everything here within a week or so, and I'll be done with it. Are you on the naughty or nice list? Well, I think most of you know I'm on the naughty list, just because I'm such a happy, jolly person. I'm actually a curmudgeon and a grumpy old man, get off my lawn kind of guy. So I'm sure I'm on somebody's naughty list. Name all Santa's reindeer. Come on, anyone who grew up as a kid knows this: Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph. So it's a trick question. It was actually 9. When does your family put up Christmas tree and who decorates it? Well, when we had a real Christmas tree, we would go out and get it the first week of December, and then my wife and I would usually decorate. We've been empty nesters for a while, so it was hard for the boys to be involved with that. When they were younger, they would help, but over the last few years, it's just been the two of us. What's your favorite holiday movie? Well, that's simple. The best holiday Christmas movie of all time is, of course, Die Hard. It's not Christmas until the Nakatomi Plaza catches on fire. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? Well, yeah, absolutely. And both in high school and college, when I think I was trying to, either impress girls or date girls or whatever else with girls. If they were going Christmas caroling, yeah, I was going to go. That's about it. I don't go as an adult. I'm a horrible singer. Where do you usually spend your holiday? We do a lot of traveling. We've been, in the last few years, we've been to San Diego for a week. Last year, the boys were here with their girlfriends, and we traipsed around town, went to Chicago for a while. We have a place up in northern Michigan in Leland. We used to go skiing there. A lot of family in D.C., so we'd go there. So usually there's no quick answer to that. We go wherever. And what's your favorite holiday decorations? I don't have favorite. It's just the everything put together. The lights, the wreaths, the little fake Santas and all that stuff. So nothing really is a favorite. It all just kind of rolls together. All right, so flour, eggs, and yeast. Cam and Teresa do a twosome, and you guys are up next. So at FlourEggsYeast, great channel for them. They actually have 3 different channels as far as I know. Um, so I'll be sending them this challenge, and thanks for watching.